My name is Doc. I'm at the Mission Skate Park in San Francisco, and this trick is called fake plastic trees. Looks like this. And before I get started, shout out to 3XL Yo-Yos for making this 3D printed yo-yo that I'm going to be using today. And also shout out to Kirk Nimeth, who named the trick fake plastic trees in one of my recent Patreon contests where I do a name this trick contest. Let's get into the tutorial. This is just a whole second attempt. Plastic trees starts with a trapeze, and then I'm going to do a kamicazi whip and lock in like that. I sometimes call these Mach 5 whips because you kind of are in like a locked Mach 5. But the kamicazi whip is a classic move where you just take your pointer finger, you put it on top of your trapeze string, you rotate around, and now you're going to whip so that this part of the string gets big and mounts the yo-yo like that. So I'm going to go around, whip. And I do like to pinch with my other hand when I'm doing my kamicazi whip, just to give it a little bit of slack. So we start with a kamicazi. And then you're going to do a nitpick with your free hand. You're going to take your middle finger and put it on top of the string. So my hand goes palm up, goes on top of the strings, and then I'm going to pull with my thumb. And using this thumb, I'm going to mount this string onto the yo-yo. And then I am going to use this thumb to push that one string back. So I did a rejection, and you can take your hand out. Now, once you're here, you can just take this hand, and what you want to do is you want to dismount off of this one string. So I'm going to hop the yo-yo just a little bit and let it come towards my stomach just to get that one string off. Going to do that again. I'm going to put this finger in, so it's pointing towards my stomach. This hand's pointing forward, and I'm just going to hop the yo-yo just enough to get it to come off that string. Now from here, you can uncross your arms like this. Notice that direction I did. Now both of my fingers are pointing forward, and I'm going to hop the yo-yo forward to dismount. When the yo-yo's up in the air, when I hopped it, I'm going to uncross my arms, but instead of catching on a double or anything, I'm going to catch on the back string. So you are hopping forward, you're kind of doing a slice in the air instead of whipping and catching. Here, you're going to whip, catch there, but catch it on the back string. And then if you pull with this pointer finger, you'll have your first Eiffel Tower. Yeah. And one element here that I think is very confusing is actually this Quijibo hop, where we're going to hop into the back string. One thing that I do notice I kind of do when I hop up is I feel like I kind of get the string far back on the back of my wrist. So rather than kind of keeping things up here, I feel like one of the strings at least is going to be around the wrist, and we'll see if we can kind of talk about that. So we are going to do the hops. Everything's the same. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to just try getting my hand in there. You can see that it's back kind of far. Okay, so uncrossing my hands, hop the yo-yo up, and I'm going to slice and catch. Pull this pointer finger through, and you'll notice that twist right there. That's actually really nice, because the next thing we're going to do is we're going to pinch. You can pinch however you want. I pinch with my middle finger here. My free hand is pinching, and I'm just going to throw this slack around and then catch it, and that should stay on. This is kind of the end of the move, but you have one more thing, which is just a green triangle. For that, I'm going to hop to the right and dismount, and then catch it on the other side. Now when you're doing that last Eiffel Tower slack, there's always a chance that the string will, start off really pretty, but end up twisted. And if it ends up twisted, that's fine. You just untwist, and you are good. Don't worry about that too much. And then from here, like I said, you're just going to hop out and catch again on the other side and drop. And there's your green triangle dismount.